Frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah. Night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Black 25. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. White.
First down, Winston. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check the outs. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, go.
Now Dorsett, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready?
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
It's going to be a long day, offense. 5-0. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to look deep down the field. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Wait. Let's go, Blue Lady. Pick me up. Here we go. Check.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Switch.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Yellow! Arch line, 80!
50, Mike, 50.
Yellow, yellow! Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Echo!
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here we go, here we go. Rush in.
Attack, attack!
Rush in.
Hey, here we go, finish again. Attack!
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Steelers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow!
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Go. Check motion, motion, motion.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. He's got it to Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. It's our field.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Check 9, check 9.
No, off.
Watch the motion.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Andrews. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Hey, 43.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Wait! That's a lie!
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 17.
I got one.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 9-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six.
Just like that.
Check 13. Check.
On first and goal, Drake. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Check nickel.
Running right, it's Dorsett. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Jam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun, Winston.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Spins past it. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
So don't say nothing.
Peek the edge, peek the edge, peek the edge.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 54.
Check, 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 check. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Running, it's Drake. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Crunch time, defense.
Watch the safety.
Now a carry for Jacobs. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's see what you got. Hey, check Mike 50. 15. It's a 50. Check Mike 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Mahomes.
All right, T, let's go.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Parker unable to get that one. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10.
You got to step it up.
Yellow.
50, Mike,
15.
I got you. I got you.
Check. Crunch. Crunch.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Mahomes now on first down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's complete. It's Miller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Check three.
Hey, watch the edge.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tight end left. 3 down.
Mike 50. I know he ain't got it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Ready? Blue way. Yeah. 35, watch 35. Single. Green, triple team. Single. Light 22.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Mahomes now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. I got one.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. 49, check 49, check 49. Check.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Right. Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Right, let's go, Lou, lady.
Watch the pass.
15, yellow, 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 yellow.
Seam 6.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Here we go. Check 4, check 4. You go tight.
Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tackles, tackles.
Check 50. Check.
They'll run. It's Dorsett. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike 22. Bravo. 22's coming. Mike.
From the gun, Winston. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Jayy is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Steelers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I'm going to come back to you.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
All day, defense, all day, all day. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Back.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Again, it'll be Dorsett. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
On third down, Winston.
Here I come.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run it with Jacobs. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
15.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
On 2nd and a couple. Mahomes got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Now it's Dorsett, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Ready? White 25. Mike.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Chef.
Now Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Wait. Like 22.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Jayy is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
At the 31-yard line.
Alert 3. Watch the twist.
Hey, 43, 15.
Hey, switch gears.
Motion.
From the 31, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, Ripley.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Going deep here for Parker. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I think you got it, son. Shift. Under crunch.
Shift.
Attack.
Hey, Mike 50.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Attack.
Alpha. Mike's 50.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Slam.
Yellow.
25. Check 25.
Check.
And that'll set them back 5. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Mike, 55.
Yellow.
55.
I'm coming.
Buzz. 55 is mine, guys. 55.
Hero 15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. In for the score, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Jayy is up and good. They are on to the fourth quarter in Jacksonville. And the Titans really stretching things out now as they've scored again. A win would be their second on the young season. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He's going to let one go deep for Parker, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Check six guy.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch a slant, watch a slant.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Mike 7, let's go.
Yellow.
Check.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Robbie Anderson, 42 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get your swerve on. Check 37. Check 37.
Hatch it.
On the give, this is Dorsett. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Ready? Black 25.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Sonic. Light 22, he's coming. 22.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Hey, dog. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Let him go.
Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Clock's still rolling here, 4th down.
Yeah, they've got to remember they cannot spike it. 4th down, as you noted.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check your hot read.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And they hand it off to Dorsett. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Kill. Check 31.
Come on. Sunday.
Slam. Check 43.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. Blue lady. Switch. Green, triple C.
Bang.
Hey, let's get a conversion.
Now Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Twist.
Now Winston on 4th down. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Steelers have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.